Well, good morning, everyone. As you can see, I'm in the truck with Merle. Getting ready to we're taking a ride. We're actually going to get some gas. We got the gas. I had to fill up the truck for the week. That's my weekly thing. And oh boy, he just ain't comfortable sitting in the back. He ain't comfortable sitting in the front. He wants to ride on my lap. It's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to drive like that, you know? So we got the gas, or as my friends in the UK call it, petrol. I guess that's what you call it. Gonna take a short ride, and we're gonna go home. I'm gonna see if I can turn the camera around for you, but I think you would enjoy that view much better. Nope, it ain't turning around. We'll be back. Okay, so we're back. Have Merle situated. Wants to come up here and sit on my lap, and he doesn't realize it's dangerous. He's about 15, 20 pounds now. About 20 pounds, a little more than 20 pounds probably, not 15. And just a big dog, and he just hangs all over me, and I'm trying to drive. It's dangerous. It's like trying to text on your cell phone while driving. So. To the left of me is one of the biggest shipyards, or train yards, on the East Coast. We have two of them in the Harrisburg region. This one is the newer one. And it's pretty big. Pretty big. They do a lot out of there. By the way, I am smoking my Svenborg this morning. I'm just in a Svenborg kind of mood. And some Fireside, Lane 1Q. Just a rainy kind of day. Rainy, damp, cold days aren't good for my neck. But I got a jump start on the medication. So I'm hoping that it, I can stay ahead of this. I got physical therapy today, so which I'll be leaving to go to in about a couple of hours. And and I got my as Ghost Cop would call it. Oh, there we go. As Ghost Cop would call it, my cup of mud. Got my cup of mud. So I'm enjoying that. That's fresh off the percolator. It's hot. And just trying to make my way back home. Come on, boy. Come on up front. Come on up front. Come on. Now you sit. Now you sit and be good. And Daddy open up the window for you. He's still a puppy. He's just learning. He's got his moments when he really, really tries me. He really tests me. But it's a part of raising a pup or a child, That's my coffee, not yours. That's a good cup of mud, as Ghost Cobb would say. Drinking some 1850 Pioneer Blend. It is made by Folgers. Good stuff. Stop. Get off my coffee. Get off my coffee. Let's hope I can make it across, but this light's a fast light. It's a dangerous intersection. It's weird, kind of weird the way it is. So I'm making a hard right turn here. Road work ahead, so I'll make it stuck. Dreary morning here today. Unlike yesterday. Yesterday was just a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Be prepared to stop. Okay, I will be. Once I get to my turn before I get to them. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to make it. I'm going to be stopping. Doing some road work. No. I said no, Merle. So, just a wonderful days like today. You just want to get out and, you want to ride. I'm going to turn left here. I don't know what they're doing up here. A lot of road work going on around our area. I'm going to have to get him a harness to hold him in the seat. I have one. And it looks like he's going to have one of them whether he likes it or not. Nothing else planned today. I like doing these rides. Some of you folks I know enjoy them. I got not much to talk about when I'm doing them, other than telling you what's in the area. Merle, I said no. He's just out. He just will not sit still in the car. Now, when the wife is with me, he'll sit on her lap. And then 5 minutes later, he wants to go sit in the back seat, which I have all set up for him. Comfy, cozy little area. I got a nice little thing down on the seat for him so he doesn't slide. It's warm, it's soft. And for some reason, he wants to be up here. So, little tree farm there on the left. Nice area to live in. 1 minute you're on a back road, the next minute you got industrialized buildings everywhere. It's the beauty of where we live. It's one of the nice things about where we live. And then up ahead, there's a quarry where all those stones are. One of the quarries, the company I work for, is huge. That I was working for. I don't know if I'm still employed by them or not since my injury, but it's huge. And I've been in that quarry many times. Smokey Mo would get appreciation out of that. He's a loader. He loads dump trucks. Actually works for the same parent company as me that owns my company. So if you recognize this road, we were on this road yesterday. Wow, rain's starting to come down now. Great. Merle, looks like we're going to get wet today getting out of the truck. So the rain's really starting to come down now. It's really starting to pour. Picked a bad time to go to go get some gas. But nonetheless, we need the rain. All of a sudden, it stopped at one spot. Well, you see it's getting down on the windows, and I got the intermittents on. We need the rain. We don't need too much. We need rain, but we don't need a lot. Rain washes away things. It replenishes. It's cleansing, like I said. Washes things away. It's food for the crops. And here we are, back into industrial section. See what I'm saying? So one minute you're in farmland, next minute you're in industrial section. I'm coming out to a road, coming out to a major highway here that would be straight ahead if I go straight through the light. And to the right and to the left of me are warehouses. We're trying to build this area up a little bit. Township wants more warehouses because it's more revenue. I don't have a problem with it because it'll bring more jobs. However, I just don't like seeing warehouses everywhere you turn. So a lot of trucks come off here. Up to the right here, there's a building up here just over the little grass next to the rock. That's FedEx. To the left is also a bigger FedEx building and UPS. And then there's what's called it used to be Wolf Steel. I don't know what it is now. And there's a couple other warehouses that are going in down there. So we live in a major area where this FedEx building is about 1.5 miles from the airport, Harrisburg International Airport, which is a fairly decent sized airport. A lot of UPS and FedEx planes fly out of there. And obvious reasons why they have UPS and FedEx warehouses close by. They bring everything here, they put it in shipping containers that fit in planes, and then they send them off. And then we got, to the right, it's York Building Services. Now, when I was a kid, this was a solar-powered block plant that made blocks and bricks and stuff. It was a big deal. Since then, they've converted back over. And it was a big deal back then when I was a kid. It was completely solar-powered. We used to take field trips there just to learn about it, because I went to school right up the street here. Now we're coming out of the warehouse section and we're heading back into some residential. But to my left is the highway. And then we have, go down further about 1 mile, you can get on the turnpike, head west towards Ohio, Pittsburgh, Ohio, or you could head west or east to Philadelphia, New Jersey. Looks like I need to relight my pipe here. So we're almost home. Right there, the building on the right, that is the Pennsylvania Lottery. That's their Harrisburg Regional Lottery office. It's pretty much the headquarters for the Pennsylvania Lottery. Fire department on the right, big building. Why they need a big building, I don't know. Little industrial park on the left. I'm a former first responder, firefighter. I can't see spending millions of dollars and every so many years buying new equipment. When I was in the fire department, we had our we called them pumpers back then. We had our pumper engine, and our truck were like 25 years old before we even replaced them. Now they replace them, seems like every 5 years. I mean, folks, a ladder truck can run upwards of $500,000. It's a lot of money. A lot of companies raise money towards it. Their townships and municipalities give them money towards it. And then the rest of it's taxpayer dollars. Don't get me wrong, we need fire departments. We do, we need them. We have some of the best volunteers in the country. Sadly, it's the lowest number of volunteers in Pennsylvania history. We need more volunteers. Because when your house is on fire, you want someone to respond. Trivia question. Who started the fire department in the United States? If you guessed right, Benjamin Franklin. Yep, that's all I need for it. Started right here in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Benjamin Franklin. The guy was ahead of his time. He thought ahead of time. He looked to the future and saw what would need to be done in order to be able to make it into the future as a country. Brilliant man, but an immoral man. Biggest womanizer there was at the time. But that's another story for another day. Alright, folks, I am almost home. The rain has stopped. The dog has finally settled down. Finally. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to put some envelopes or stamps and postage on some packages going out. Take them down to the post office tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's trip. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day drinking coffee, reading, playing with the puppy dog. Have a great day, everybody. Light 'em up.